Hey, welcome to a premiere draft of Neon Dynasty. This will be best of one. And this is my 8th draft of the set. I've done relatively well. A lot of my decks end up being some sort of red aggro deck. Seems to do very well, though I think green and blue seems to have just the best cards in the set. So it's kind of where I want to go, but it gets overdrafted because of how good it is. And I think people are starting to figure out that red is the place to be as well. We'll see where we end up. The red-black artifact deck is the usual go-to for one of the other best decks in the format. I haven't tried ninjas yet. I think it underperforms even though everybody loves it. Assassin's Ink's very good. So our rare casts 2 instants or sorceries from our graveyard for free. It just costs 4 red to use. It's a very good card. And it's an instant, which is really sweet. You can really blow some people out. Good 2 for 1. It's the 4 red that really gets you. I almost want to just take the shrine and draft every shrine I see. Opening a shrine really makes me want to do that. Assassin's Ink is very good. Just premium. Probably the best removal spell in the entire set. I mean, the only other blue card in the pack is the Moon Circuit Hacker, which is probably the best blue common, if not the best common. This seems very good. Easy 2 for 1 for 3 mana. I almost would take it over Assassin's Ink if Assassin's Ink wasn't so good. I got 8 seconds left to pick. Let's do the fun thing. Let's just take Shrine. Grab every Shrine we see. Honestly, not the correct pick at all. At all. But draft number 8, you start to get a little wild with your picks. Kind of want to take the Season of Renewal now since it can get enchantments back. It means it can get back the Goshen Tai. The Patchwork Automaton, very good build around. Blue is one of the artifact decks that you would want a lot of artifacts. This is, honestly, though, is one of the worst of the shrines, but we can make it work. I could totally make this card work. Yeah, Intercessor's Arrest would also be very good to follow up the Goshen Tai. Can go pretty heavy into the enchantment theme. You know what? Maybe we get a Season of Renewal later. Maybe I do just pick it up, look at the enchantment stuff. This card's pretty bad. I don't even want to read it because of how bad it is. This could just be straight up counterspell. But let's take the removal. Look at some good enchantment stuff. Get some good enchantment stuff flowing. Okay, second shrine. Now we're getting somewhere. I told you I'm taking every single shrine. Hopefully we'll be able to network terminal because I'm probably going to be in 5 colors depending on how well this goes. One benefit of hard drafting a certain archetype like shrines is the people to my left aren't going to ever see a shrine. So they'll never be able to get into the shrine archetype unless they first picked one speculatively. But I will draft every single shrine I see and be very happy about it. Now, shrines want the game to go long. So we're also looking for cards that slow our opponents down, that can really get in their way. And I think a 1/4 with reach is definitely what we want. We're going to want green for fixing anyways, because green will give us grafted growths, things of that nature. We know we're going to have enchantments in play, so Kami is going to be decent, especially if we pick up artifacts and enchantments. These Kamis will be really good. But anything that's cheap and can get in the way of aggressive creatures efficiently. And it's I'm also just looking at Moth Rider Patrol because that can really get in the way. Oh baby! Oh, you have no idea. If I pick 5 having 3 different shrines, 3 different ones at that is just really solid. So also, this really that lets me go full on 5 picks, 5 colors. This is a true, probably jank draft video. You hate to see it. So now, yeah, fixing the Swiftwater Cliffs is looking really good. Tanuki, probably better than the Swiftwater. Lucky Offering's going to be fantastic in this deck. I'll probably pick up as many of these as I have whenever there's not a fixing option in the pack. Should probably do the blue-red over the Tanuki. Because this on a turn 3 is not exciting. But, you know, it's fine. Perfect World, we Shintai on 2. Lost Wisdom. And then 3 Tanuki, then Hidden Cruelty with a 5th mana source up. Alright, we got the Network Terminal. See if there's anything that would actually be better than that. Safekeeping. No 2 mana like... I want the 2 mana 3/3 with Defender and green. I would love to be base green. 2 mana 3/3 in green is going to hold the fort for a while. Season of Renewal versus Jungle Hollow. Do you want to be base green? As much as I hate it, it's going to be so freaking good though. Always a 2-for-1. You know what? Let's just make sure we have one. There's the Grove Archer. Perfect. Yeah, I don't care about this. It's whatever. Voltage Surge would be pretty decent. I would love the cheap removal. I'll probably take some Golden Tail Disciples by the end of it, because that can definitely make the game last a little bit longer. Good, solid enchantment creature. But yeah, this is perfect. We want to be in green. Turn 2, I want one of these in play. A giant speed bump for my opponent. Really good to put counters on with Grafted Growth on turn 3, because then it becomes an even bigger speed bump. Really slows them down. Because yeah, we want these shrines to be activated every turn. Really want the white shrine though. The white shrine gums up the board and makes it so that they can't really get in. If it's a shrine creature legendary, it's up with +1, gets +1. 1 mana, make any of my, it's going to be any creature. Get a 1/1 counter on it. It's a neat trick. Ninja Stuff, Song Shaper, Iron Apprentice. I'll take the trick. Probably not playing it. I'd rather play the other ones. Kind of the same thing. Enchantment or land. I will run every single Commune with Spirits that I see. I'm not going to have any modify. I mean, I guess I could. Gains lifelink. Depends on how black I'll just cut green a little bit, even though I don't think nobody ever drafts green modify. It's really a green-red deck, and nobody does green-red. I don't know if I've ever played against green-red modify. I've played it. The deck is sweet. Green-red modify is hella good. You get to pick up all the sweet commons that nobody wants, because they go in directly into the modify deck, like the enchant lands. The enchant lands, the red one and the green one. A lot of people like the green one, but the red one is very good in the modify one because it gets you a modify creature on 2, and it's big. It's a 3/3. This is another creature that's just huge. It's just huge. If we end up green-blue, I'll run it. All right, we got the Lucky Offering. Perfect. I'll run that. Hoping to be green-white or green-blue. Don't want the March. This lets creatures phase out. It can buy me time. I'm looking at Colossal Sky Turtle or Life of Toshiro Umezawa. Gravelighter also good. Tamio's Completion also good. This is a pretty good pack for us. The question is, do I want the Sky Turtle or I think it's between these two. Sky Turtle's going to be really good, especially since we already have a Season of Renewal. It is so hard to pass a Life of Toshiro Umezawa. Yeah, I'm gonna say that it's too hard to pass. We're not gonna play it on turn 2 though. Is the biggest problem with this card. Because on turn 2 you can snipe a lot of 1 mana cards. Could just gain us a bunch of life. All right, I'm gonna say that black is not gonna be one of our. Oh my god, black's not gonna be one of our primary colors. We might end up only just having Goshentai. The person to our left picked Assassin's Ink pick 2, so they're probably pretty heavily into black. And that's fine. That's fine. I'll let them be the black player. Ecologist Terrarium, also another great 2-drop for us. I'll play a couple Lucky Offerings. Like, the vast majority of creatures in this set are artifacts or enchantments. But we're definitely taking Goshentai. That gives us our fourth shrine. Can we get all of them? Just need the green one. I can't even remember what the green one is. Got the blue, red, black, white. Oh, it's the 2-drop. The 2-drop that puts 1/1 counters. It's the most aggressive one, and green being one of the best colors in this set. It's not likely to be passed to us, which is a problem. All creatures get -2/-2. It'd be sweet if it wasn't double black. I think I'm going to take the green-white. Boseiju is incredible. Somebody is picking lands highly. Ooh, Spirited Companion also. Someone's taking lands very, very highly, which is a problem because I need them more than other people. 2 very good cards for the deck. We're going along really high on playables. I'm going to take the land because of how good on playables we are. And I want to be able to cast these green and white cards early. Because green-white, I do want to be my main colors. Okay, there's a freaking mirror box. I'm not going to take it. Each legend. Oh, all of our shrines get +1/+1! We can have multiple shrines of the same kind! Which isn't even a problem for us yet because we haven't gotten an extra one. That is the perfect card for the deck. We'll see if we can wheel it. Let's take the Intercessor's Arrest. Wheel it. I didn't look at the other cards in the pack, I'm going to be honest. I saw the removal spell. And I saw Mirror Box. Depending on how good a drafters I'm playing against, nobody's going to want the Mirror Box. It's pretty garbage. I mean, if you can draft like 4 or 5 of certain common, it gets better, but it's still not great. It's still awful. So it would just be a rare draft is what they'd be doing. Keeping on the... I could definitely run this as well. The Scry 2 and Gain 2 Life, both very relevant on turn 2. And there's this, but I've got a lot of 3s, so I should look at 2 drops. The Kitsune Ace could be good, but I think we're just going to take the Arrow of Enlightenment. Lethal Exploit, solid removal spell. I've been in love with the -2/-2s for 2 mana since Moment of Craving. But that gave you an extra 2 life on top of it, which made it a ridiculous swing. It catered to the decks that wanted the game to go a little bit longer. So you had good removal, made the early game less impactful. So you can play bigger stuff at the end, which is what I do. Oh my god, the Rabbit Battery. Fang, perfect. It's a sweet card to play early, and I'm going to usually have green mana. And makes opponents not really want to attack into you, which is great. I want them to slow down. Kami Flare, also, you just use it to remove stuff, but, you know, I'm looking at black and red, and if these are my only 2 black and red cards, I'm going to be happy with it. Let's focus our mana towards 2 colors, green and white. Blue is, we'll call it a splash, and these are the splash. I tend to go pretty heavy in the multicolor decks, and I make it work, and this is why. I got my pick of the litter here. I've got great 2-drop, Grafted Growth, which I wanted to repel the Vial, which is insane. And I'm not going to use that. So it's between these 3 4-mana removal, Grafted Growth to help me cast my actual spells. 2-drop to actually let me survive. I'm going to go 2-drop. 2-drop's just great. Kills flyers. Flyers are going to get past and kill me. I can always Seasonal Renewal it back. And now we got a pretty dead one here. I'm not going to want any of these. I could actually use this. This is actually a decent removal. You know, now I'm looking at it. -3/-0, no flying. I don't care if their creature just sits on the battlefield being useless for the whole game, because I want the game to go long anyways. So maybe I run this. Start looking at lands as very heavily. Tamiyo's Completion, though. I'm not going to pass up solid, perfect removal for a land. Not just yet. Pack 3 will really dig deep on lands. once I know that I have good playables, which we're already there. We got 20 playables. I see I'm picking up things like this. Aura or Shrine. I can just tutor up any Shrine in my hand. I may have overlooked Shrine Steward before, but now I won't. Now I can tutor up one of 4 cards in my deck. And also Tamio's Completion, Short Circuit, has pretty good auras. 4 auras. What are my other 2? Oh yeah, Intercessor's Arrest. Oh man, that card's good in this deck. I'm not going to need more 3-drops, even though that one's pretty decent. If anything, it's the 2. If I can somehow manage to do this, that'd be insane. I'm going to take 2-drop. Maybe the 2s end up looking pretty weak at the end and I want more. And I'm going to take another one of these over the 2-3 lifelink. Because, now I will take this. And might as well grab this over the land. I'm not sending any sort of signal. Soul Transfer, double black. Pretty upset about that. Banishing Splat / double white. Also upset about that. It would be pretty decent here if it wasn't double white. Tapped creature, yeah. Thirst. I might just take the Spirited Companion as the 2-drop. Very solid card. 2-drop, 1/1. Comes into play, draw a card. And I want white to be pretty heavily in my colors. Dig Deep. We want this to be a 40-card deck. Let's just take it. All right. Teachings of Kieran I do like. There's also Goshentai. I will take these. I told you I would take them all. If that was a 1/1 colorless Spirit Shrine token or 1/1 Shrine token, I would be pretty excited about it. But it's kind of an aggressive card. We're not here to be aggressive. There's a Shrine Steward. We might wheel it. We got the other one pretty late. So let's take second Shrine. Oh, green Shrine. I don't know what you are. Oh, you're good. Gain 2 life 2 turns in a row, and then you get it's really good. We're taking the Shrine. We got all 5 Shrines, though. We did it, baby. We did it. Another Shrine Steward we could wheel. Tanuki. I'm getting one of those 2 back, hopefully, and I'll be happy. This could be decent. This deck's perfect, though. Terrarium will get us our lands. Now I got options of Tech Wrecker, Commune, Black-Red Land, another Grove Archer. Tech Wrecker fits the bill on Death Toucher that makes them not want to do anything. Does this have Defender? No. So I could technically ninjutsu one of those guys pretty early. And we have the Spirited Companion. Question is, does it make the deck? Does it make the cut? I should probably just take the Commune, dig deep, always have Shrines, and always be playing Shrines. Wild choice, but I'm going to take the Commune. I'm going to take it, not look back. Quick look at the cards in this pack and decide that Sky Turtle is what I want in life. Double Sky Turtle and Season of Renewal means we have an infinite loop, correct? I can bounce something of my opponents, and then, yeah, it definitely makes some sort of loop. It makes something happen. I'm going to allow it. We're going to see if that gets there. I don't really care about anything now. Black-blue land, I'll play it. I'll definitely play it. Grabbing every land now, because I'm on cuts. I have 27 cards in this deck currently. I need to cut stuff. It's going to start with the Cuff and the Guardians. Because I ended up getting the double Bamboo Grove Arch. We've got random garbage stuff here. I might consider the Terrarium a land in the land slot. Same with these. These are going to chunk the land count down a certain number. What number currently undecided? But I'm happy with everything in this deck. I'm really glad we got there. Green-blue land, so good. Such a good pickup. What else could I possibly want in this deck? Not that land. Random removal. Don't care about any of this stuff. Maybe explosive entry, but Not really. I'll just take this. 2 mana green. No, I got there on 2s. I got plenty of playable 2-drops. Might just take this guy for the plane cycling. Put him in the land slot here. Terminal versus Bamboo. The question is, how good is my mana going to be with the double commune, Tanuki, Terminal? Can I afford a second Terminal? Is it necessary? I probably should have taken another Bamboo Grove Archer. I would have been happy with that. I'm probably just going to cut one. It's honestly just a Manalith. I don't even know if I'm going to have an artifact. As he picks up a very good Shrine Steward. There's another one in the next pack as well. I might run all 3. I'm not opposed to it. We didn't get it, though. But I did get another Grove Archer to ponder about putting in the deck. Okay. What does Planar Incision do? Flicker plus 1/1 counter. You can flicker your opponent's thing, too. Interesting trick in blue as well, adding the 1/1 counter. I'm really glad that I got 5 shrines and an extra blue one, which might be the primary win con of the deck, honestly, milling my opponent out. 44 cards, green, white. Green should be heavier than white. Let's drop a plains. Start there. Honestly, I can live on single mountain. Can't live beyond 2. I guess I need 4 blue sources. I don't know how much I like that. But I do want one, for sure, one of each basic for Tanuki and the Terrarium. Very important to have the basic of each one. My multicolors are green, white, blue, black. So that gives me 2 black sources for 1 black card. More than enough. It's a shame I don't have the Grafted Growth for the Shrine Steward to go grab for extra mana fixing. I would definitely rather have the Grafted Growth and Network Terminal, but who knows? Maybe there's a game where I don't have green. Currently, I have 7 green sources. So that's generally not even quite enough for what you really want. We'll call it 8 with the Terrarium. But I want to go a little bit heavier on green because Commune with Spirits can hit lands. And I might have to hit lands, especially if I do something stupid like cutting a land here and going less than 17. Let's put the Tanuki on 3 because it's likely where it's going to be. Same with these. These could if we really want the mana to look better, I'm going to cast that for 2 mana a lot of the time and hope that Season of Renewal really lets me get there for a late game. I'm really glad I picked up that Season of Renewal when I did. It was a tough pick because I think it was Season of Renewal versus a really good land, like a green-white land of all things. But we didn't see another one, I don't think. So I'm lucky I got it when I did because that lets this deck go a lot further. So removal, let's just pop the removal out for a second just so I know in my brain what we're working with. I'm not going to count the Sky Turtles or the Death Toucher. Technically, depending on what I go up against, that's going to be a removal. Yeah, very heavily on aura-based removal. Can attack, block, or crew vehicles. And stops activated abilities. This card's better than I thought. It really just shuts everything down. It even shuts down the reconfigure. So very good. That and Tamiyo's Completion is the best of all my removal, just most expensive. Deck looks perfect. I will be cutting a land. The double commune definitely lets me do that. The question is, am I running Sunblade Samurai? Do I need this card? I have plenty of 2 mana plays. It could just be a Plains to let me cast something on 2. And I think it will be. I think it will be. Is my mana so good that I don't need Network Terminal? That is a good question. That leaves me red source. Because I can get black off of this black source Terrarium. Do I need the Era of Enlightenment? I have a lot of 2-drops. It's just a 2/2 first striker at the end of the day. I have a lot of 2s. I could probably cut it. So that gives me 1 card removed. Cutting a land. We're going to do 16 lands. It's not going to be a green one. And it can't be one of these. So it's a plains or an island. Maybe I'm not as heavily blue as I thought I would be. I could live on that. Could, but I don't want to. I'll cut this. I have a lot of blue 2-drops that I would love to play on turn 2. Keeps lets me go 4 blue sources, 4 white sources just in my mana base, and I probably have just as many blue cards as white cards at the end of the day, which I do. Yeah, this looks really good. I don't want to run 41. I do want to get it down 1 more. Fang does a certain thing in the deck. It's really sweet that I can get it back with Season of Renewal as well to really come up the ground. I do want both Grove Archers. It's very important to have this package of the 2/04 flyers and 2 3/3 reach creatures just to gum up, and then Spirited Companion. Always having a good 2-drop is great. So that leaves me with my best cuts are Network Terminal, Samurai. One of the communes, but I don't want to. I do want every commune because that digs, what, 4 cards for a shrine? 4 cards. It's just way too good. Way too good for this deck. Same with the Shrine Stewards. I can't cut them. Always tutors one. I have like 10 different options for them to hit in the deck. It's kind of ridiculous how good it is. It's going to be one of these 2. I'm going to have no shortage of good plays. And I always want to be able to cast my spells. And Network Terminal will allow me to cast anything given any stupid mana source that I have. I mean, I almost want to put the second one in because of how much I need it. So yeah, this is going to be the deck. If I have mana trouble round 1, second terminal comes in. All right, perfect. I love the picture. 27 minutes into the video, 28 minutes, and the game has started. First round. And this looks about like what I would see. All right, well, hand's pretty good. We're not going to have mana problems. Opponent played this on white. So they're in 3 colors. White, black. Okay. They might ninja me, and a ninja here is pretty rough. Especially when I've got these kind of cards. Let's take a look. I don't need the blue mana. If I got the green, we'll take the untapped land. Show them that we're in at least 4 colors before we get ninja'd by Spirited Companion. Alright, so there's their extra color. Esper. Alright, ninja me. Yeah, you get your value. No ninja on 3? And they're gonna do nothing. Kind of want to just Network Terminal. I can arrest their creature, but they're in black, so they might sacrifice it. Let's Network Terminal. I don't care if this kid's countered. They might have Crab. Next turn I can play Terrarium and actually just start looting away with Network Terminal. Would have been really bad if I arrested their creature. God, I didn't even know there was one of those kind of effects in the set. Sacrifice, draw 2. Would have made me look real dumb. You gain life equal to permanent's amount of value. Wow, that's real neat. Don't know if that's as good as the treasure version. Suck it. You have to take the turtle because I'm gonna just get back whatever you take. Short Circuit's looking really bad against any kind of ninjas. You have to take turtle or terrarium, but honestly, doesn't matter what you take. We can go find our red mana. Give us our perfect mana. One tap. Oh. I guess I needed the green mana for that. Let's go ahead and just do this now. Oh, that might actually be good. Let's keep that. Do I need the lands? No, I've got enough lands. Actually, I'm feeling like Short Circuit's pretty bad. I'm gonna get rid of it now. It's my worst of removal spell. Remember, they took Intercessor's Arrest. See, like, this is where I just... Is that an artifact that I even care about? Not really, but... Lay out the land. Hopefully they don't play out Toshiro here. Need to find some shrines. That's a big boy. Oof. Chant permanent. You know what? Let's play a big boy. He looks pretty nice. Another land, I'm probably just running out the Sky Turtle as a beater. Yeah, 6/5. Okay. That's looks like a shrine to me. I'm not attacking. So the question is, which shrine would I like? And we'll go white. I think white's the best one. Okay, they don't have the... Oh, they do have an enchantment. It was sneakily on my side of the board. Go for it. Crew 3. I'm hanging back Fang of Shigeki to block your 6/6. That's right. Keep it as a blocker. You're afraid. He's afraid. So I can make it so you can't crew, but that's irrelevant. I'm going to start shrining him. Yes, I think I will. So they do have double white, so they could Wrath the whole everything. With the maybe I don't want to go full bore considering the double white. This question, you know what? Yeah. I don't want to make the white shrine too much of a target. I'm not going to commit anything else to this board anymore. I'm going to win with what I have. They clearly have something. They didn't do anything with all their mana. They're just holding cards. Might send the Fang of Shigeki next turn. Just start chipping away. I have the Terrarium also, but I can put a 1/1 counter on something. It is sorcery speed. Yeah, they did have Farewell. It's unfortunate. I like my hand. Couldn't imagine getting rid of anything here. So we're not even going to activate the terminal. Shows everything but artifacts. That's helpful. That is helpful. All right. Got the land. Them not casting anything with all that mana pretty much said they had Farewell. I put a little bit extra onto the board. I still have plenty. Yeah, and I have another Sky Turtle plus a Season of Renewal, which can get back plenty. And we're going to go Shintai the Lion's Ash. So that's fortunate. And then, yeah, I'm going to network terminal away the land. Okay, big 4/4 flyer. They're going to smack me for 6. It's whatever. I've got to destroy a flying creature here. I could block the Death Touch here. I don't really want to. Just take 6. See if they can keep producing attackers. Second black source, irrelevant. We only have the Goshen thing. Okay. I'm not blocking. Decline. And loot away the land. And maybe we can start shrining them again next turn. You got another 3-power creature in your Esper Control-ish deck? You do. Wow. Another permanent gains indestructible. Wow. That's pretty good. If I get a... No, they took Tamiyo's completion, didn't they? No. Is it gone? No, it was their Tamiyo's completion we saw. Alright, they know about the Intercessor's Arrest. Alright. What does this do? As long as it's a creature, it gets +1/+1 for each creature. Alright, and a random garbage creature. Gonna crew, let's see how big this guy gets. 9. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna make it so that it can't attack or block. It says enchant permanent too. I don't need white either. I have enough mana to start doing this. Toughness. We could find the blue shrine, so let's take a look. Spirited Companion. Okay, this can block the 3/3, which is great. But let's just get that one out. Keep chunking them. I'll take the 1 damage off this Artificer in response. But next turn I can play out both of these shrines. Yeah, I'm just going to take the 1. Doesn't change anything. That 1 damage might end up mattering later on. Okay, so now we can kill that if we need to. Just kill your dude. Um, 20 cards in the deck? Sure. They had a White March, which would have been a good draw for them. I have 8 cards in deck. Okay, we're not going to do that. Scratch that. Alright, we'll get a little bit extra aggressive next turn. Okay, looking good, looking good. I told you this game wasn't going to end quickly. But if I don't kill him, I'll mill him. That's a great draw. Okay. We played shrines. We played a lot of shrines. He got to see all 5 too, didn't he? He did. Now, milling him could have been dangerous, putting things into his graveyard that he could potentially get back. But it's probably worth it in the end to mill him. There's a chance he killed the aggressive shrines and I was just left with the blue one. No white source, but these hands are always going to be fine with Commune with Spirits. This time it'll dig for a land. I'm hoping it'll white one, because then we can play both of these. Get the heck off my side of the board! How dare you? Also opens up a lot of our 2-drop plays for being both green and blue as our first opening dual land. That card's very good. That card is something I wish I had in my deck. Don't know if I saw one. Can I get planes? No, but that's also very good. Let's commune. Maybe we hit a tap land. Perfect. We'll take the tap. All right, now we have a turn 3 play. I'm probably going to play this no matter what. Because a land in the next 2 draws means we start popping off Shrine Stewards, and then our game plan just unravels really quickly. They got rid of Cuff, so they clearly have a turn 3 play. If they just pass, that means they have Counterspell available. That's fine. Okay. Hopefully we hit a land here. I could actually... Was this turned into a 2/3 flyer? F it. Oh, Artifact? Ooh, I thought that was Artifact or Enchantment. Whoops. Ooh, that card's not as good as I thought. That card is not as good as I thought. Why is it in my main board? Why couldn't you have just played the Cuff? Played a 3/4 instead of that. He decided this card was better than Cuff. Okay, perfect. We did the thing. What is the best one? I think it's Blue Shrine, right? Sucks because it's our most likely card to draw, but it blocks their 2/3 flyer for them in the meantime. Blocks both their creatures. Though if they modify the 3/4 in any way, they get to be able to attack with it, which means if a 1/1 counter is all they need. They're here for the long... Don't mill me. Don't you do it. Don't hit my Season of Renewal either. What? What? What are the odds? They hit my Season of Renewal. I guess I just have to Sky Turtle it back, right? You can get any card? Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Where were we? And blast that with the Lucky Offering, but it has Defender. Target card from graveyard and bottom. Okay, with a lot of mana, they can fight this. Let's start the Pain Train. Oh man, I have Bamboo Grove Archer in hand, and I got the Goshentai. That's unfortunate. You live and you learn, folks. You live and you learn. I'm still gonna play this. Still need lands. Let's see what else we can hit in this world. That's a good one to have. And do we start milling? I'm gonna play this out. I think we start milling. They already drew 1 or 3 off of Thirst, so their deck is low. They're almost halfway through their deck. Let's get more shrines in here, baby. You can play any shrine because of the network terminal. That's why it's so important. You know, I almost cut it. It's very important to have the taps for any color. Yikes. Can still block, though. Loses flying. That seems good. So it's still a shrine though, right? Check. Just gonna do some of that. Get rid of that. No, my boy. No hacker for you. So they can get to the point where if I mill out their whole deck, they can use their Reito to tuck whatever card they want to draw for the turn on top of their deck, which would be very powerful. Very, very powerful. So I will have to actually Lucky Offering the Reito Sentinel. It does have to die, right? We can just get it over with now. It's probably unnecessary though. With the Shrine Steward, I can go find a 3rd shrine, which means Goshentai is active. So it's fine. Maybe this is unnecessary. You know what? Not even gonna mill. Let's just prepare. Get the White Shrine. It's time. Don't really need to mill them this turn. Let's just hold, pass, do nothing. They might smack me for 6. I'll chump with the Spirited Companion, keep my life total up. Could double block with Shrine Stewards to force some interaction. But I might need them. Ooh. They can put a counter on their Guardians of Oboro here with a land drop. Going for Flyer. Okay. Might have to do something about the Flyer too with the Bamboo Grove Archer. Well, the good thing they tapped out before going for the Future Sentinel. So I will be double blocking here with the 3/3s. It's probably worth it. Is it though? Yeah, if they did their job. things are getting kind of heated. Gonna need it. I only have 3 shrines, so I can't actually do anything here. But I will. Mill 3 cards off of you, buddy. So once we deal with their flyer, they're kind of out of plays, right? They're at 14 cards left in deck. Yeah. Deal with this flyer this turn. We use the Grove Archer. Save the Tamiyo's completion for that creature. Another Goshen. Another one of these. As much as I want to, we'll just play it slow. Get grab removal. I will put every 1/1 token I have in front of that 4/5. Ah. That's fine. You can gain all the life you want. How many cards you got left in your deck? 10? Yeah, buddy! Oh. Shrines, baby. That's what I like to see. Oh, man. Give me all the goods. Ooh. Options here. I'm going to play tap land first. That way I can double spell next turn. They might play out an artifact pretty early. Turn 2 artifact creature? No, sadly not. If I hit a tap land, I'm going to grab it. And I did. And it's a blue source, so it's extra good. Because next turn I might just go Goshentai and just start doing the thing. Remember, this doesn't stop the mana ability, so they're always going to be able to tap this for mana. So it doesn't actually stop. Can't bolt the bird here. Can complete it, but I don't really care about that. Black-green ninjas. This is definitely a problem because they could easily put one of these back in their hand and put in a Kappa Tech Wrecker, which would be worst case scenario. I do not want them to have a Kappa Tech Wrecker. I wonder if I have to Lucky Offering a 1/1, play out the Shrine. I still am going to get got by a Kappa Tech Wrecker. I think I just get rid of the flyer. I'm pretty sure they're going to have a Kappa Tech Wrecker. I'm not going to open up the Goshentai to removal. I'm going to play a Goshentai, not activate. If they go for a Tech Wrecker, I'm going to channel this to bounce the Tech Wrecker back to hand. If they play something aggressive here, 2, 3, what does this have? Tax, return target creature with mana value X or less, where X is the number of modified creatures you control. They have no modified mana value? Okay, so they can't get back anything. This is starting to look really like a really bad card all of a sudden. Does that flash? It does. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do the same play. do what I said. I'm gonna take the 2 from the menace, which is upsetting. What do you got? I don't like that. So they don't have Cap Attack Wrecker. That's what that showed me. I will take 4 here, but luckily with the life gain there, Lucky Offering gaining 3, I'm still up. Just going to do some of that. The 2 damage has to stop. I don't want it attacking. I've got extra removal. Got, honestly, all the removal in my deck I've drawn already. Lucky Offering plus all 4 of my aura. That's unfortunate. Now it's modified, so they can tap it for double green. It's huge! Might have to complete it. But no, there's no reason to complete it. Let's see where this goes. Okay, that stops the 1/1 from attacking. Might end up short-circuiting the Fang. It's unfortunate. It's going to be -3 anyways because they have a modified creature. This is really unfortunate considering what they have. I don't know what big dumb 7-mana spell they could have or 8-mana spell by not Tamio's completioning here. So I'm going to allow this to go on for a turn. Other enchantment creatures you control get bigger. That's none of them. You can have it. This is, again, all of my removal in the deck. I'm going to have to just let this 2/2 smack me. Now this says, hope your last card in your hand is another removal spell like a Twisted Embrace. It's going to have to be a good one. Fight Spell doesn't even work because they have Death Toucher offline, which is important. If they attack with all, I'm going to block Fang of Shigeki. This is interesting. I'm going to block, see what they have. Gotta just see. Because you never know. Could just be Cap Attack Wrecker. Okay. Spirited Companion or Grove Archer. Grove Archer solidly answers the Fang of Shigeki right now. But Spirited Companion could be anything. It doesn't really answer it. I'm trying to fade a fight spell. That's what I wanted. Okay. It's about to get a little bit better. I can make it so it can't attack or block. I think I might as well. Use my mana wisely. Goshentai is going to start doing some work. It's going to pick off the 1/1 token here. I guess I can actually... Yes. Yes. I can race. Right? They're only attacking me for 3. Copy target activated trigger ability from an enchantment source. Jeez. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry, Tanuki. Guess you get to go. Bye-bye. And that +1/+1, so Goshentai no longer smacks it. It's odd that they chose that, but I guess, yeah, I guess it's a fine choice. Wow. I get the full combo there, huh? First strike? Can't cast it. Check. Check. Let's get this on the board. Paid 1 for fun just because I could. I will take 4. Because I need the Shintai. I at least have targets for this guy if I... You gotta attack with the 2-2. You gotta attack with it. Come on. I'm taking it. I'm not gonna draw a red source. It's very, very unlikely here. Oh, that was a good draw for them. I drew a red source. Okay. Yeah. Lets me do the thing. Question is what? I think we take out the flyer. I can live here. I have to lose one of my shrines, sadly, though. Please equip the Chainveil Cinefeed to something else. Please do it. I have to hope their top deck was a brick, but the first striker is going to get real good, real fast. Okay. Hold. Hold. We can block pretty well here. Can block that. I might have to complete it. How many times can I activate? It gets through the Goshentai with a land drop. Unless I put a counter on this. Just gotta fade 6 turns. Dang, those would have been horrible draws for them. +2/+2, right? Oh no! I goofed. I done goofed. I did the math wrong. I did the math. I thought it was a 0-1 or some sort of bad shade. That was my bad. Hopefully I don't lose because of this stupidity. I know I'm going to complete this now. What's the one card I would draw that wouldn't make me want to not do this? A Bamboo Grove Archer? Yeah. Wow. Oh, God, yeah. I just lost the game because of that. They're going to go to combat and I've got to complete their card. It hurts me inside. Well, this is forced, I guess. So they did draw a thing. They have to lose 2 creatures. Yeah. I was dead to any ninjutsu. That was, I lost the game to my own stupidity. I didn't do the math right. We're gonna remove that in editing. No, I'm not gonna do that. You're gonna see. This is why I'm in silver, boys and girls. Actually, I'm in silver because every single month they drop you down like multiple ranks to try and force you to spend as much money as physically possible on the game. But joke's on them. I haven't spent money on Arena in at least 4 years. So don't do the math on when the game came out. Yeah, they already got their money from me. I think I spent $200 on this game in total in the first since it came out. Sounds great. I got the commune on turn 1. Don't necessarily have to get a land, but I kind of feel like I have to now. Like, it would be really greedy to take the white card without the 4th land. Without the white land. So I'll take this just so I can actually cast my white spells. We'll find a way to get that shrine back. I'm going to run up this Goshen tie, though. Yeah, that card has Menace. I don't like that. Yeah. Give them a nice threat. This is also the one I care the least about. Right? I have 2 copies of it. Shigeki. Card's good. You know what? I like your Shigeki. Let's also Shigeki. Ooh, I bet they would have wanted that Kanuki. Alright, well, this Shrine Steward can now go and find the white one. Ah, where I play their Shrine game, get the green one. Black source. Send it. Do it. I'm blocking. I'm blocking. Nice. Thanks. Wow, that bad aura actually did something. Get to keep my Death Touch around for their big trampler. Sorry. So the black one's not actually going to be able to do anything. But I can grab the white one. And it'll be fine. It is the best one. My favorite. So we're going to need no on that. Is this sorcery speed only? No. So that must be what they're doing here. Just Shigekiing, filling their graveyard up. Blade, is that Blade of Oni? If they have a way to get that Blade of the Oni back. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I wonder if I'm supposed to make tokens or mill them next turn. What's the correct play? Because they have now 21 cards in deck. And this is looking to be my win con. Maybe I need to get some things on the board. That's good. Let's make tokens. I'm pretty sure... Pretty sure they're going to want to get the Goshen tie off the board as quickly as possible. They've been like allowing this one, the blue one, to go for a little bit. But I don't think they're going to let the white one last much longer. I'm probably going to see an aggressive attack here. and I'm going to put the Fang on 4/4, 3/2, and a 1/1 on this 4/4. Now they're going to see how long they can make this last. I mean, one 1/1 counter versus multiple 1/1 tokens is a losing battle. When it attacks, turn target creature or X number of modified creatures. They have 1 modified, so they can currently... The toughness? Mana value. Mana value. Okay, so if they get another modified creature, they can get back Blade of the Oni, which is a problem. So I need this thing not to be able to attack. Let's just make sure that can't do anything ever. And hold. And them having the Shigeki and be able to get back a bunch of stuff from their graveyard kind of sucks for me, but... Alright, 8 mana now, so they can get back 3 things. I guess I do get back the Blade of the Oni. Next turn, if I draw a land, I can play the 3rd Shrine and really start going to Pound Town. That gives Trample when they activate it. Of note. Oh yeah, I need the red source. I keep forgetting. So, can I get a red source out of my graveyard? I mean, I could do this, that, nah. Let's just see where this goes. How, like, I feel like they should have played the Shigeki. That's nice. Play up the land. I am going to keep milling them, even though they have the Shigeki in hand. Yeah, see, like, okay. 14 cards left. I don't think their ground creatures are going to quite get past what I have. I mean, you know, when I see that, I see mill yourself 1 card. Play all the Blossom Prancers. Lose to Shrines. Leech Gauntlet. Yep, you have as much life as you want. I'm killing you by milling. Holding up the Colossal Sky Turtle. I feel like I should keep holding up Sky Turtle. I'm not going to play out this Shrine. I'm going to get this value while I can. What's that one? Economy of Transients. Oh, well. He gets that back at his end step. So, it's easy waiting for it as long as possible to get as much value as a Shigeki as you can. So, for those at home, it's green, XX, return X target non-legend cards from your graveyard to your hand. Ooh. Yes, please. Play this out. Pass the old turn. I love that I can actually spend 3 mana here and keep Colossal Sky Turtle up. Okay, Spinning Wheel Kick. So if they have a Death Toucher, they'd be able to Spinning Wheel Kick like everything, right? They could get that back and try and Spinning Wheel Kick a bunch of my stuff here. It's going to be the play. It's going to be their big Hail Mary. Then I'm going to bounce whatever creature they use. So hopefully they don't have a Tameo Safekeeping. Hopefully they don't have a Tameo Safekeeping in the graveyard. Yeah, they don't. Not yet, at least. But they are going to finally cash in Shigeki and get back their 4 cards. Or 8 mana? 3 cards? Spinning Wheel Kick, Blade of the Oni, Tanuki, Shigeki. Oh, they got their Death Toucher. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, they didn't need the Death Toucher, but they have an 8/8 on the board. It's not going to be on the board anymore, but they can try. They can do it right now for, well, now they can do it for one less target. But it's less of a blowout having Fang of Shigeki return to hand, so I'll just recast it this turn. But I do have to keep the Colossal Sky Turtle up at all times now. Why are you looking at my 1/1s? You back off my 1/1s. We got 6 cards left. You got one more draw step, my dude. Hopefully you can get there. Actually, no, I don't want you to. That'd be awful. What could that last card be? I lose the game if it's Tamiya Safekeeping. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I lose on the spot. Okay, what's doing the thing? Fang? Cute. Hey, at least you get to play the Fang of Shigeki now, boy. Send it. Thanks. Sending the 8/8. I'll block. I'll block. Come back. What do I block with Fang of Shigeki and my 3/7? Only kills artifacts? I know what artifact I'm hitting. Oh yeah, can't play the red. Yeah, no, he's. I'm not going to kill the Leech Gauntlet, so let's do another pass. What needs to get bigger? I guess Ghost Shintai can actually. Season of Renewal! Oh, I bet they really wanted that Season of Renewal to get back Shigeki. So I can play the Oni, move it to Goshintai, so then it has flying. Okay, not this turn though. They can have that. Oh. Do all of them. Why not? Give it Death Touch. Make me regret my... Oh, actually, it wouldn't change anything. Good game. They said it, I'll say it. Two cards left. You get to take a look at their deck before they scoop. Ah, oh, they took the land. Get that value. Nice. Oh, value. Let me just because I'm scared. I'm scared of what they might have. Maybe they top decked something that shuffles their whole graveyard back into their deck. All right. Blue Shrine for the win. We're just putting up that wall, baby. I like seeing the terrarium. We got the tanuki. It's just like one of our slowest possible starts. But we have turn 4 Shrine Steward. Can that catch us back up? We may find out. Hopefully I draw like a Bamboo Grove Archer. I'd rather... You know, I might play that on turn 3 instead of the tanuki to slow them down. So definitely getting a blue source with the terrarium. Unless I just naturally draw one. Or what? 3 islands, 4 plains in the deck? That could also slow them down. I mean, I don't care if that thing attacks. I'd like to be able to double spell so I can go Terrarium now. Next turn I can go Shigeki, Shintai. Yeah. I don't mind letting them rummage one turn. They don't even know what they want yet. Like this early, you don't know if... Like, unless their hand has like 3 lands in it, then obviously you want to get rid of lands. Okay. My card's decent. Alright, so I think they have removal spell here. So I don't really want to run out the Shigeki. The 0-4 is probably going to be fine. But you know what? If they have it, they can do it. I decided I'm okay with it. Let them get their mana's worth. Rather than like Kami Flare the Fang of Shigeki instead of like my white shrine when I get that, because that's coming soon. I got the Shrine Steward coming. Alright, they found white. Boros Warriors. Pretty good. If they could have done Moth Rider and Ronin, they would be in a pretty good spot. That's magic. Oh, he's bronze? They put, oh man, I finally hit gold and they put me up against a bronze. I'm not cycling Tanuki. And I don't know where I want to put the counter from Terrarium just yet. Because making the Fang of Shigeki at 2/2, it's already a massive target. I already just want to trade it off against anything that attacks. If they attack with Ronin, like I'm just going to block. Okay. Aggressive. I can still block. So I guess they're getting their rummage on. So yeah, obviously they knew they were looking for a plains. Now they don't necessarily need a plains. What was that? That card's insane. Exile target creature and opponent controls mana value 4 or greater. I mean, it doesn't look good right now, but I'm about to have a 4th land and possibly play a 4-drop. They're going to wish they had that. How good is their hand if they're getting rid of a very solid 2-for-1? So I think what I'm going to do is put the counter on the Fang of Shigeki now. Just to use my mana efficiently. Play out a land so I can hold up Sky Turtle and just pass. I'm not going to be milling this turn just so I can hold up Sky Turtle. I don't want to go for a block on the 2/2 hover bike and then all of a sudden they have a +3/+1 trick from their hand and I lose the shrine. This person doesn't seem to be a very strong player anyways. That's good. Okay, so I get to, I guess, bounce my Fang of Shigeki here, just to save it. Just to get the value. It'll be back soon. I'm going to play out the Shrine Steward this turn. Go find my white Shrine. Actually, the black Shrine could be lights out for them. Saki Ranun's been pretty good. Is this a warrior too? No. Warrior or samurai? Looks like the black Shrine's back on the menu, boys. Let's start shrining it up, shall we? I'm not gonna like the look of that. Our life total's still good. I can play out Shrine, Shigeki, not Mill, and start blasting toughness 2 or less. So I get the patrol off the board. Alright, this Shrine Steward is pretty much irrelevant now, so I'll trade it off for their Twin Shot Sniper. They're just punching 1 damage through? I'll block. You're gonna have to have a pretty good trick. It has to be the +3/+1. Nice. Okay, maybe they're not as bad as I thought. They got double Twin Shot Sniper. Yeah. I will get rid of that patrol though. You think you put me back? Au contraire. I really want to play up the Tanuki as a 6/5. I'll probably just do that next turn, drop a land. They can't play any 1 toughness creatures. That's fine. I'll trade Shrine with a 2/3 and Fang for another 2/3 if they want to send it. I want to stabilize. I'm going to be taking 2 in the air for the next foreseeable future. And if they have a trick, they have a trick. It's fine. But I'm not putting the Goshen Tai in front of anything. I know it's holding back certain things in their hand. Plus, with any other Shrine, we just start blasting. This is going to be a 2/2 on the board. I do need to get rid of this because Season of Renewal isn't going to be able to get stuff back if they're exiling everything when my stuff dies. I do like seeing that. So now the play is going to be Spirited Companion, see what I draw. Shrine Steward, go find White Shrine. We got 7 lands, so I'll be able to play White Shrine, do a double Shrine. I'm not worried about dying to the hover bike anytime soon. Okay. Your creature's going to come in with an extra 1/1 counter on it, which kind of sucks. They have removal here. I didn't want to take out the black Shrine. Untap or tap target creature? That doesn't matter anymore. The warrior has to attack alone. I just cast, yeah, I'm just sending hover bike. I'll figure out an answer to the hover bike soon enough. There it is. I'll do that next turn. Let's start seeing where this goes. You know what? Oh, I can't do the double weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just play with the land. Okay. White Shrine's going to start taking over the ground creatures. I'm taking another 2 in the air, go to 11. Not the end of the world. I really don't want to have to use the Intercessor's Arrest on this. I know I have a Lucky Offering in my deck somewhere. 21 cards. There's Kami Flare. I don't have an answer to that, sadly. And that's exiled now. This was one of the problems about them having the Etchings of Kumano. I can never have the White Shrine back, and that's one of my better ones. You got a land drop? This could be attacking for like 6. I guess mildly irrelevant. Alright, I think it's time for the Tanuki to come down. I guess it doesn't even attack well. Alright, Blue Shrine. That also answers the high-speed hover bike. Gives me my path to victory as well. I'm just going to pass. I'm not going to Intercessor's Arrest anything. Let's get that thing out of here. Start milling them. Befriending the Moths. That's awesome. That would have been pretty brutal if they cast that against me. Yeah, they can make the hover bike into a creature, put the katana on it, and get me for 4 this turn. Oh, there it is. That's what I didn't want to see. Yeah, that's big. I wonder if I'm supposed to jump here. Yeah, because it's going to hit me for 7. I've got to jump. Oh, I don't even get to. They get to tap down a creature. Tap my flyer. Okay, I go to 2. Okay. Actually, I really don't want these twin shot snipers in the graveyard, because then they might be able to buy them back somehow. What does this turn into? You know what? If they buy them back, they can do that anyways. I'm not saying good game because I don't know quite what their line is. Well, yeah, I guess that does have flying. Oh, and they just have that. Alright, they had it. I was thinking about the line where if they don't have a warrior to be able to attack to tap down my guys, can they get there? But I mean, they had 2 flyers in the end with their guys. That was just on board. Cannot keep this. I'm on the play too. It's way too slow. I can't cast a single card in the hand. Okay, this is great. Keep, we don't need both. I don't know what I want, so I don't even need to use the commune just yet. So we'll hold on to the commune. Play out the Shintai next turn. I keep saying Shintai, like that means something. Because they're all called Go Shintai, right? This whole shrine cycle. Lost Wisdom. Hopefully I don't have to get a land. Ogre head home. Perfect. Let's look for a shrine here. We got shrine. Perfect. Start the milling. +2/+2 is, and it's a cheap reconfigure, so they can get a pretty big dude. If they play like a 1x here, I'm pretty happy. Oh, that card's very good. Except they played their land first, which kind of feels like a waste. Oh, they're getting aggressive. I think I would have just run this out, attacked for 2, seen where they got. All right, here's a thought. I could Spirited Companion, try and find a 4th land. That way I can do Go Shintai and not expose it to any kind of removal. I like that. And I'm not going to mill. I'm going to hold up Short Circuit just in case. Maybe they have a +1/+0 for a strike trick. They put the battery on the helm. And playing the land before attacking is such a mistake. It's unfortunate they have multiple reconfigure cards. Yeah, they're going to hit a land here and they're going to look stupid. I'm going to put the Shintai in front. Not even attacking, huh? It's not worth it because they can just reconfigure that thing. And still, I'm not going to play out the Go Shintai because it doesn't do anything and they're holding up removal. You're lucky. I milled 2 lands off the top of your deck, sir. Wish I had something to play out the red shrine there. 5 mana. You played your land first. Guy's very good. Well, I can go find my red source. Still don't want to run out the Go Shintai. The hidden cruelty. But I suppose I will. I've been playing around something for so long. I'm not blocking with the 1/1, send it. I'm going to decline on this one, but I will mill for 2 now. Ooh, Iganja. Oh, no, that's not Iganja. That would have been alright. Alright, they get to bolt the Shintai here. The Black Shrine. It's the first word that I go to when I read the card. I'm not even pronouncing it correctly. It's Shintai, not Shintai, but you know, who's spell checking me? Kill it. Go for it. Whatever. It's upsetting that it got that too, and now I can't block your 3/3. Play land first, please. Please do it again. That would have been a bigger blowout if I went for my usual block. Now I just have to let it happen. Discard your hand, do it. I dare you. Till your next turn, you can cast these. I might as well, right? It's a draw 2. A little divination. I know what they're doing next turn. How greedy am I going to get? You know what? I'm just going to cast this Tanuki. Ooh, getting rid of the Imperial Oath is nice. So I make one of my creatures not be able to block. That's fine. I'll block with the other one then. Yeah, block with the 0/4. Oh, move the Rabbit Battery? I'll get my value. They didn't get their tempered value. They didn't get that. This is going to be fine on this because it's going to make it a 2/2 as long as they have the battery on top of it. It makes it not be able to attack into Grove Archer. This is still fine. They have a shock, so be it. They're not going to discard their hand still. I'm at 16 versus a red-white deck. I would say I'm doing fine. They did have land drop. Okay, so they did get the Bronze Plate born down. So, time to reconfigure, mass reconfigure, right? +3/+2 for 5. For 3, you get that. You can make a big boy. So what's the biggest boy they can make? 5 + 3, they can make this guy into a 5/7. Just go big. I did just kind of make the red card dead in my hand, but I have multiple outs to it not being dead. I have another commune I can hit. I can hit Network Terminal, which lets me cast it and activate both shrines. I can just hit a mountain, which there's one of in the deck. Ecologist Terrarium lets me get it. So that's at least 4 cards that directly let me cast this card when I find it. Which is a good number. Otherwise, everything else is just castable. Dead cards include 2 more islands, 4 plains, 3 forests. So 9 dead draws in the deck, which is bad. I mean, 9 out of 25 is I'm 1 in 3 to draw something awful. Just shy of 1 in 3. That's huge. That's so huge. It's attacking alone too. Just in case they want to like +1/+0 first strike this, I'm going to put the Shintai so I don't get any trample damage. You know, I could play around +3/+3 though. What if I just put the Grove Archer in front too? Just make sure it died. Yeah, I can play around that as well. +3/+1. Well, that's going to kill me eventually. There's one of the dead draws. Now I'm down to 8 dead draws. I'm going to hold it. Looks like we're going to lose this one. It's going to be our 3rd loss. It's unfortunate. I don't think I'm going to get there on milling. There are 13 cards, but yeah, one dead draw is just lights out for this deck now. If they reconfigure everything here, they can chunk me. And I'm just going to have to let it hit me. It's going to have trample, so blocking is not going to do too much. I have multiple arrests that I could draw. Tamiyo's completion, so if they go to combat next turn, still configured. Tamiyo's completion would... Oh, nope, I don't have Tamiyo's. Multiple arrests still. What are they putting them on? On the boar? I don't think that's right. I think you should put it all on the ogre. Because I'm taking whatever this hit is. When else does this go up? When you cast an artifact? When you ETB an artifact. Alright, they hit a land. Mill yourself for 1, my friend. Take it. 12 cards in deck. Would you like to discard and draw 3? Mill 3! What artifacts can they get back? Patchwork, that's it. Makes me less excited about trading with their creatures. Do I buy something back? 5/4. Double Shrine. I get back. I'm just wondering how good a 6/5 is. Get back Black Shrine. Play Black Shrine, do nothing. I have a Death Toucher and I can block well. I can get back a Spirited Companion, see what I draw, but they have a big Trampler. I can get back Commune, Dig, fine. Shrine, maybe. Red Source, maybe. That doesn't help me too much. How much is a 6/5 worth to me? We're going to go 6/5. We're going to go 6/5. Stop some of this bleeding. Because I'm going to have a good double block, a 9/8 worth. So Colossal Sky Turtle will end up trading with something regardless and stop a lot of the trample damage. But Reconfigure gets through any sort of creature-based defense that you can come up with. Reconfigure is very good. This is why I draft that deck pretty heavily. And Tempered in Solitude is a hell of a card, which is helping. It really helps the Reconfigure deck so you can create that massive monster. So where is everything going? Making a 6/5. I guess I could have put the Lost Wisdom Shrine on there. The Kami Flare, the Grove Archer. They're going to get a 1 trample damage in here. It's been pretty much the only thing they need to Kami Flare so far. I could have prevented 1 damage. We'll see how much 1 damage matters. I guess a shock still does the trick here. My out is milling them. One counter. Yeah. That's going to be their creature that comes in next turn. I'm going to have to arrest it. Yeah, they're getting ready. Shrine Steward. It's castable. Boy, would I love to just grab a shrine here. I grabbed the green shrine's just way too slow. They're on 10. Grab the white shrine still. The chumping doesn't matter because whatever they attack with is going to have trample. The boar is gone. How much do I need something this turn though? Attack for 5. They're going to add +2/+2. Attack for 7. 7 is their biggest they can go. I've got to arrest something. It just has to be. It's the only way. They're going to get this hit in too, which is upsetting. They left 3 mana up, which is interesting. Because they could have just put the helm on the Yamazaki. But they have some sort of trick. Okay. Attack with everything? Huh. Sure. What? You didn't have to do anything. Oh, man. I guess that's one way to lose. Just some dumb mythic that just tilts 10 to the face. Well, we were dead anyway, so. 3-3. I'm very upset. This was a pretty fun draft. However, I made one glaring mistake. It was so bad that I'm going to regret that the rest of the day. Well, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. I had fun, and I hope you did too. So, thanks for watching.